In this video, we're back to where my YouTube journey began, Santorini, Greece. We're gonna check it all out next on Jaycation.
Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation, had to get away. Vacation, meant to be spent alone.
What's up, Jaycationers? Welcome back to a very special video. That's right, it is my 100,000 subscriber milestone video, and we are full circle back where it all started, here in Santorini, Greece, the place where I filmed my first video, the first place that I mustered enough courage to press record and start filming. Now, I watched video number 1, and of course, it's very cringy because I was just getting started using my iPhone, using vertical, using horizontal, using iMovie. And now, almost 9 years later, we're here, back where it all began, and YouTube is now my career. YouTube has now been my passion and journey over the last 8-9 years, and I'm very thankful for that, and I'm very thankful for all of you. I just wanted to do this video as a thank you and a reminder of how far this channel has gone, from Jaycation Santorini to 100,000 subscribers. So thank you so much, and if you're not subscribed yet, please do. Please like this video, it really helps distribute it throughout YouTube. And special thanks to today's sponsor, Let's Get Out There Travel. Brad.stewart is a great friend of mine, native San Diegan, and he runs this travel agency out of San Diego. He booked my flight and got this beautiful hotel, the Fira family-friendly hotel in Imerovili, Santorini. It's one of the highest points in all of Santorini, so the wind really picks up over here, but I am loving this jacuzzi suite that I have. I'll give you a room tour a little later on. Today we're gonna head over to Ia and check out the beautiful scenery over there and hop on an ATV. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee and omelet, and we do have a nice table outside, but the wind is whistling outside. Like, you know what? I'm here for a few more days. We're just gonna eat inside. Yeah, internet's okay here. I'm gonna try to watch some YouTube on my laptop right here and just enjoy Santorini. Day 1 is just gonna be a work day from home, editing, and just trying to get my life back into order. So today, we're just gonna stay here within the resort, and then tomorrow we'll venture out into Santorini. Day 1 in Santorini, I was not gonna leave my hotel. I mean, who'd leave a hotel that has a jacuzzi like this right outside their front door? But man's got to eat, so it's about a 15-minute walk into town from here, but you get 360 views of Santorini here, and it's beautiful. Wow. This is the Fira Santorini family hotel. Definitely a thumbs up so far on the stay here. One reason why you want a vehicle here, like an ATV, is this uphill right here. Man, too bad. Good thing today's the only day that I have to do this. I've been trusting Google the whole time. They said, let's eat burgers, have some good pitas. So why don't we come over here and try it out? Because I'm starving. Well, lunch was nice, but pitas and gyros are twice the price here than it is on the mainland in Athens. So just be forewarned. Well, you just keep walking. Eventually you'll get to some beautiful vistas and views. Over down the way over there is Ia, and there's all the other volcano islands down the way. Let's keep walking here. I mean, look at this. There's even steps that lead up to this butte by the water. There's just so many things to see around here. What's amazing, returning to where I started my whole YouTube journey, I come to think, like, I had all these travels before that. Ireland, Scotland, my first Spain trip, tons of other trips to the Philippines, and I wasn't YouTube ready yet, wasn't documenting it yet. Somewhat documenting it through pictures and some videos. I was messing around with my camcorder. I always had a camcorder with me, but how shy I was back then, and I still am till now. But all these years later, and 100,000 subscribers later, it's a good feeling to be back to where it all began and my first video was recorded. I mean, one thing that I really struggled in the beginning was actually talking to the camera and commentating, because I was afraid that, you know, I'd say the wrong things, and I still do. I still do worry about that, but now, you know what? It's been years later. I'd like to think I've improved, but I still also think that I have a lot more learning to do on YouTube. I have a jacuzzi in my room too, but I definitely would not leave this view. One observation about Santorini is when you're on the walkways here, find very many like trash cans or recyclable places. So you have to wait till you get into these restaurants in order to throw away your rubbish. This restaurant's called the Rare Meat Restaurant. That's what she said. I don't know what it is. I need me one of those. I'm fast. Walking is getting to me. So I actually found a Carrefour Market Express over here. It's just around the corner from my hotel. I'm gonna stock up here. So that Carrefour hasn't opened yet, but good news. By the time you see this video, it's definitely gonna be open because she said 10 days from now is its opening. If anybody here in Santorini, I'm sure there are, but if anybody here wanted to do a dedicated channel on just covering the hotels all around here, the boutique hotels, they would never run out of content. There's just so many, more than Vegas. I mean, there's small hotels, don't get me wrong, they're not mega resorts, but yeah, they have plenty. Getting back to the hotel, it's like playing Frogger on this two-way narrow street. Definitely have to get an ATV or something while you're here, or even a moped if you're brave enough, but I made it. And I failed because I didn't get to my market. I rented out an ATV. I just went to the front desk and asked them what they recommended because they're an awesome hotel. And it was a place here nearby, 55 euro a day for their like mid-class ATV. And it's a pretty big, powerful guy. The smaller ATVs, I heard, they kind of like, they're not heavy enough. And when you turn, sometimes it gets lopsided and it's not as safe. And for me, being by myself here in Santorini, I had to get something that was a little more safe. So I got a big boy, 55 euro I got for 2 days, so 110 euro altogether. I think it's worth it, even though I crashed out today and didn't really want to do anything. And there it is, the big boy. I'm gonna call him Achilles. There's the name of the place. It's called Garage from Imerovili, which is the town I am at. They took really good care of it. Shout out to Panos, who dropped this off the other day. So safety first, it comes with 2 helmets. We're gonna get on here. They also have a nice compartment. But yeah, let's head on. Oh, it's even got a, look at that. It even got like a plastic thing on here. Made it to Fira with Achilles. I didn't crash. I figured it out. Felt like a big dummy, but I figured it out after like 5 minutes. There's free parking lots all over the place. ATVs are definitely your best way to get around. Cars are just so tricky around here because the roads are so small and the parking spots are so small. But yeah, I'm glad I got this Achilles of an ATV. Now let's go grab some more euros because I'm starving. Well, there's a fail for you. This is the pita place that I wanted to try out and it's closed. So I'm parked down in Fira town, P5. It's free parking. Now we gotta walk up hills again. I wouldn't recommend going through the quiet alleyways, but it's the daytime and I just saw a ton of people around, so I guess explore. It says, attention, do not ride the donkey. It's not safe. Well, don't even ride the real one because it's not humane in my opinion. So this is Piraeus Bank and this looks like a non-Euronet bank, so I'm going to try to use it and see what happens. It says you'll be charged an additional 3 euros by Piraeus Bank for this transaction. Do I wish to continue? Yes. Let's see if it works. It does. Got my money. Let's see. It's so windy here that it almost blew out my hat. That would have sucked, but we're here in Fira town. Oh, there's the donkeys going up and down here. Man, and then you see all the cruise ships. You can take a cable car or use those donkeys. Here's a cable car right here. Oh man, that wind is busting. It's awesome. It's awesome coming back to this. But this windstorm's crazy. Look at this. Look at this palm tree right here. That just goes to show. This is the off season right now. It's middle May. Here's the cable car line to get back down to where all the cruise ships are. Fira has all these cool alleyways with restaurants and stores. And we're just here trying to find a pita. I think I found the perfect place. Easy enough. How about the Meat Corner Grill? Let's go. We made it over here to Meat Corner. I got the pork gyro. This is number 10 for the trip. That's why I'm getting fat. And I got a blue monkey beer. 7 euro, kind of pricey. It's 5 euro and we're here in the center of the city, but I'm starving. Heavy on the tzatziki. Let's try this out. That works. Blue Monkey is actually a German lager from Santorini. Beer from Santorini. Look at the donkeys passing by. I can't believe I rode a horse. Amazing. Gotta live life right. That's a little bit of the main town of Fira. Got another Greek gyro. But you know what? I'm going back to my hotel because a jacuzzi, you can't beat that. Let's get back into ATV. Even the parking lot has, well, this is a cemetery, so this is creepy at night. I literally park right next to a cemetery. My goodness. So for Euro number 11, we're going to Bala Grill House here near my hotel. I'm gonna take it to go and I gotta fix Hellas Tall Boy. Let's try it out. This is Marios. This is Rocky, Greek Rocky. He's nice enough to give me a shot. Yamas. Yamas.
Bravo.
Woo!
Good.
Very good. Efaristo.
Para calor.
Thank you so much. So I can't always have my camera with me, and last night I went over here to Jimmy's Souvlaki Gyros and Kebab, and they have a supermarket. I'm telling you, their sausage gyros was to die for. So everybody works so hard to get a sunset view here in Santorini, but my room is perfectly fitting the sunset with the jacuzzi. So why not just stay in the jacuzzi? So I got myself a kebab gyro because I like the kebab meat, and a yellow donkey beer, which is here from Santorini. The Santorini Brewing Company, established 2011. So I had to try it out, and we're in my patio. Look at this beautiful patio view. Super windy day here. Oh, this yellow donkey was €5, but hey, when in Rome, must try it out. Cheers. This is an IPA? Kick-ass ale. Very yummy. Alright, let's dig in to the kebab. Tzatziki, French fries, you got your spicy sauce, onions. Yeah. This is one of the best kebabs I've had all trip. I'm feeling this one. That's a thumbs up. Alright, I'm gonna try to hop in the jacuzzi before the sun sets. It's so windy I have to actually hold my camera down because the camera got blown away earlier. It's all good, it's not broken. At least I hope not. But being able to watch the sunset here in Santorini, in a jacuzzi, place where I first started my YouTube journey, it really means a lot. A lot of symbolism here, with this being my first video once I hit 100,000 subscribers. Watching the sunset, such a majestical, magical island, and it's been such a great journey over the last 9 years. I just wanted to thank all the viewers that made this happen, all 100,000 of you. It was a lot of hard work, a lot of taking chances, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of editing, a lot of outlining, a lot of collabing, and just a ton of life experiences that I tried to learn. Look at that. And right now, speaking of life experiences, be like, bro, don't be recording in this wind, but let's sit back and enjoy the sunset. Cheers, Jaycationers. I will also leave Brad's information down below if you ever want to book a future trip. Whether you're coming to San Diego, or if you're a San Diegan wanting to travel around the world, or even just a Jaycation viewer, I really recommend Brad. He will take great care of you knowing that you are a Jaycationer. Yes, I'm just gonna enjoy this day. Let's go. Check this out. There's a ton of different hotels over here. This looks like a really nice restaurant overlooking Ia. Maybe I should have just eaten over there last night. And then we have like Farm Town, and then Imerovili is up that way, and then it goes into Faros. And this right here is my baby, the Akita 2. I named him Achilles. I was talking to my Uber driver from the airport to here, and he told me that the best way to get around Santorini, and I agree because I did this 9 years ago, was to rent an ATV. But the one caveat, don't rent the lowest priced ATV, because those ones are a little dingy, and when you do your turn, sometimes your wheels get lopsided and you lift up in the air, and that's how accidents happen, and they don't go as fast. So pay the extra €10 a day. I paid €55 a day for this for 2 days, so it's €110 altogether, and it's getting me around the island. Just for example, if you wanted to get a taxi and you meter it, it's pretty expensive. Like, I looked at my Uber, and just to get down the street to the main part of Fira, it's about €30. So yeah, if you can ride an ATV, I definitely recommend it. So since, here's a little thing. You turn it on, and then you have to hold the brake, and then press this green button to turn it on. That took me like 5 minutes yesterday to figure out. Not the smartest tool in the shed sometimes. Let's go. All right, we're ready to take off. I got to gas up because I heard that Ia is quite a ways away, even from Imerovili. So there's a gas station just down the way, and I'm gonna fill it up because I think we have to go down the other side of the island and back up because it's like a one-way street going this side of the island. I'm sure I could have found free parking on the street, but I found this lot and it's like 12 euro for 5 hours. I figured better safe than sorry, right? So I'll just park here at the paid lot. There are a ton of free lots. You probably could find one or on the street. So yeah, maybe you'll find one. We are here in the town of Ia, and I did come here for a sunset back in 2014 with my Kontiki group. That was fun. That was a great time. We went to this nice cafe, watched the sunset by the pool, and it was very calming and soothing. And yeah, we took some really nice pictures. So I'm by myself here. I don't know how I'm gonna take these pictures, but you know, the travel vlogger in me will figure it out. So let's walk around and check out Ia. Made it down to the main path of Ia. Tons of restaurants, boutique hotels, and your first beautiful view. But if you walk up and down it, you can get lost in the alleyways over here. So people ask me if 9 years later of vlogging, it still gets nerve-wracking in public from time to time, walking around and talking at the camera. It does, I ain't gonna lie. Especially when you're in a foreign country, people are looking at you. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? And get comfortable with yourself. Practice in front of the camera as much as possible. You may never get used to it, but you'll get better. Back in 2014, when I first came here, I think some of these rooftops weren't even like bordered off yet, and we were able to pose for pictures back then. But now, of course, so many tourists, you don't want to be standing on a roof, so stay off our house. Just so many beautiful private vistas here and boutique hotels. And you can see the yachts here that you can sail down. All the cruise ships going down to the port, which is over down that way. I think we picked the perfect day to finally go out. I have a water painting in my room, this exact dome overlooking the sea. Really cool to see it again 9 years later. These tend to weigh down my bags, but I might have to pick one up. This right here is the sunset side, and you get to this rampart at the very end. I didn't go there last time, I don't believe. I'm trying to find the sunset cafe we went to. It's somewhere over here. Gets pretty crowded up in this castle area, but really nice panoramic scenic views of Ia and the volcano across the way and the other islands too. You guys know I love the USA flag, but when you're here in Greece and you see this Greek flag hanging up with these white and blue buildings, I don't think there's any other flag in the world that matches its aesthetic more than the Greek flag does. Look at this. And this was it. This is where we watched the sunset about 9 years ago on my very first video. I think we were up on the second level watching it over here. They probably moved in a few things, but this is the place. I still remember these straw umbrellas here. You know, Mykonos has these beautiful windmills, but there are also a couple of them here at the end of Ia here in Santorini. We're right next to two of them right now. Out of all the local businesses that I've covered on Jaycation, this was one of the first. I remember Leo Germa. I remember even putting it down on a lower third, and I was like, oh, this place is cool. I was even too shy to vlog back then. I couldn't even talk that much. And now we're back, talking a million miles an hour. So if you're wanting to be on this side of the island, this is where the sun sets, and this is the place where you can get a reservation. I remember my tour group getting a reservation over here. So I've just found this traditional Greek meze and cafe place called Elinikon right next to that sunset spot. I'm starving, so let's sit down and eat. I ended up getting the swordfish and Fix Hella's beer. This swordfish looks amazing. I had to switch it up. Can't have souvlaki the whole time. Yes, I found out finally that the whole thing itself is called souvlaki. The gyros is what's on the stick. Should have known that from the start. Swordfish has some clams with some carrot puree. It's nice and soft and juicy. So fresh. Loving this. Very nice lunch. The swordfish was amazing with the carrot puree. Had to have a Fix Hella's. I wanted to go to a place where it was a little more quiet, and we're in the end of Ia, so found it right next to that sunset spot. Pinocchio is hanging out over here. So many beautiful boutique shops around here. I'm in search of a tank top me and little bro had back in 2014, but we're two different sizes now, much bigger. All right, that's it from Ia. We're gonna hop onto the ATV, get back down, rest a little bit in the hotel, and then go back to Fira for dinner. Even with a Greek SIM card, it is a little wonky with Wi-Fi over here, especially when it's windy. So I kind of know how to get back, but I have to go down below and around to get to my hotel, but this is the best way to get around. I know I paid 12 euro for this parking, but better safe than sorry, right? Make sure your zippers are up on your pants. You don't want things falling out while you're driving. beautiful hotel we're staying at is called the Fira family-friendly hotel in Santorini. It's in Imerovili. I'm gonna get crap for saying that wrong. Imerovili. Anyways, this is their socials if you want to stay here. And hit up Brad because Brad will be able to take care of you. While everything's nice and clean, since I came back and they cleaned the room, let's show you the jacuzzi suite here at the Fira Santorini. You already saw the jacuzzi, but inside, right when you come in, you have this huge living room with a TV, and they do have like 20 to 30 channels, coffee table, and a nice air conditioning with your telephone, and also beautiful views of the ocean from here. Look at this. That is such a great view. I elected to put all my stuff down here because bringing it up to that loft wouldn't be fun. And this is the restroom. They do have a rainfall shower. Really nice area with a mirror, tons of towels, hooks, and the throne is perfect. And once again, this looks out to the farm. Really nice kitchen area. This is your dining area, 2 chairs. You have a refrigerator, sink, and they give you pots and pans and all the plates and forks and utensils you need. And if you want to make coffee in the morning, they bring it to you, but they also have hot water and a regular drip coffee machine. Did I mention the beautiful views? Look at that view. Then over this way, huge patio. Look how huge this patio is. 2 chairs and a table overlooking the ocean and more of these awesome white buildings. Now let's go up the stairs. Continuing on, you gotta watch your head because I hit my head on this a couple of times, but this is the bedroom right here, and you also have a bed stand overlooking the living room all the way here. And that's your Santorini, Fira Santorini room tour. 2 thumbs up. Really great service here. Make sure you watch your head in the morning though. Look at that. Yep. Y'all know how much I love cacio e pepe. Had to try a restaurant called it over here in Fira, here by the city. And there's our special guest. Here is my friend, Trinity. How are you, Trinity?
I'm good.
I'm glad to finally have a friend here in Santorini visit.
Yeah, we've always been like, I don't know, 2 weeks together?
Yeah, I've been hanging out with you for 2 weeks already.
Oh my god.
From speakers at T-Bex.
It's good that you're leaving tomorrow.
To riding horses.
Riding horses
To
and then
Kalamata, Greece. To F. Nafplio.
yeah, and Hermione.
Smashing plates.
Yeah, and all that. And here we go again, Santorini.
Cheers. Here's
Cheers.
to Indonesia.
Yay.
Me and Jaydacation's favorite meal, cacio e pepe. You gotta have it in the 100,000 subscriber video, right? Even though we're not in Rome, oh, this looks good. It's piping hot, cheesy, peppery, a little lemony. That's tasty, cacio e pepe. Gonna enjoy this. This is the main square here in Fira, and right across the way there's that place with swings. I remember eating souvlaki there. So apparently this is the most popular spot. Lucky Souvlaki's in the center. I'm gonna try this a little later because we just ate that Italian with Trinity Traveler. All right, let's go. Trinity's like, there's nothing but stairs everywhere.
Next house too.
It's the same way, huh? Trinity,
Yeah.
so where can everybody follow you?
At Trinity Traveler
On Instagram.
on Instagram and YouTube, The Naked Traveler.
The Naked Traveler. Get naked.
Yeah, but I'm fully clothed now because you're here.
Well, that's why kababayan. My ate better be fully clothed.
Ate. Pare.
Pare! Pabilo! We've reached the southern side of Fira, and you can see the other side of the buildings. That is the volcano over there. Continuing down memory lane, we're here at Murphy's Bar now, and I remember partying here. I was chased by a woman here. Some girl in my group had to save me because I was not interested. It was a good time though. Memory lane. This is an Alpha beer. It's one of my favorite beers in all of Greece. I remember staying in these swings 9 years ago, and I didn't even remember the name of this place. It's called Pita So that was a fun evening in Fira, hanging out with Trinity. Just love these towns over here. I might go on a ATV excursion in the morning. It's really dependent on if my Lakers win tomorrow. Back in my hotel, I ended up getting Lucky Souvlaki's. It is really good. It was really good. €4. Spicy too. Finishing my last night off with an alpha. Final morning here in Imerovili, and been enjoying an omelet every morning here at the Atiri Santorini family hotel, and it's been an amazing time. And I also asked for 2 coffees because I just need coffee in the morning. And we're gonna check out. They were nice enough to let me check out at 1 o'clock today, so I fly out at 3:25 via the Santorini airport. Now it does cost a little bit to get to the airport. It's about €36 via Uber, and it's about $40 for a taxi. So just so you guys know what the price is to and from the airport, you're gonna be spending roughly around €80 round trip. This island is not cheap, but it's a fun and relaxing island, and I'm enjoying my time here. All right, Jaycationers, so final day here in Santorini. I can finally say the name of the town kinda right. It's Imerovili, and I had a great time here. The Atiri Santorini family-friendly hotel is amazing. This jacuzzi suite with the bed loft is beautiful. All their recommendations downstairs are amazing. The ATV place, that was great. €110 for 2 days, 55 a day. I definitely recommend getting the bigger ATV. Shout out to Achilles, my new favorite ride. Once again, thank you to Brad Stewart of Let's Get Out There Travel. He is a San Diego-based travel agent that can book you cruises and trips all around the world. He's a great friend of mine. We used to work together, and we're just really good buddies, have a lot in common being from San Diego and growing up in the same area. So show Brad Stewart some love. I'll have his information down below if you want to book a cruise, a trip, or anything you may need travel-wise. Well, Jaycation Nation, I just wanted to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for getting me to 100,000 subscribers. It may have taken 8 to 9 years, but I have enjoyed every single moment of it, and I'd like to thank all of you for supporting me and commenting and just coming along with me for the ride. I know there's a lot of you that have not been with me from the beginning, and thank you so much for supporting and just joining. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And now you ask, JJ, you hit that 100,000 subscriber goal, you got your silver play button, what's next? Well, for me, what I want to continue to do is the same thing, but also inspire more. I want to work on making more inspiring travel content, more inspiring hometown San Diego content, more fun videos in Las Vegas, and just get to know the Jaycation Nation more, the Jaycationers. And who knows, you may start another channel and just try to improve. I hope you guys stick with me throughout this journey, and thanks once again from the bottom of my heart. We have come full circle from video 1 in Santorini to video 100,000 subscriber in Santorini. Things have changed in my life. Things have changed in this island over the last 8-9 years, and I'm glad to have experienced it with you. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, and we'll see you guys in the next one. And in the words of Jaycation, stay traveling, Jaycation Nation. I love y'alls.